Podcast, episode 29. We in the building. Well, shit.
Yeah, it's real empty today.
Shit, man. We are in the building. Of course, I am your host, Khare. To my right, I have the shooter with me. Tyler is in the building.
Yeah, man, we here. I don't know how, but we here.
It's a fact. Frank is not here. Bree is not here.
Rest in peace, Frank.
Pardon me. They didn't pass away. Well, shit, this
Frank
nigga floated away yesterday. But yeah, so Free is what the fuck am I talking about? I gotta edit that out.
All right, leave that in there. That's the energy we got from last night going into today.
Frank is not here. Bree is not here. It's me and Tyler today, and we going through it. We going through it, but we here.
It's Kobe and John Stockton. I think is it John Stockton?
What
They're
the fuck?
Fuck it.
What?
Fuck it. That's Bulls. I think. Fuck it. Shut up. Fuck it.
No. All right, just
All right.
let's move on.
We out here. Fuck it. I don't care.
But how you feeling, man? You good? I know you low energy.
Bro, I'm off of 3 hours of sleep. Daylight savings time fucked me up.
That was today, wasn't it?
I literally went home, looked at my phone, 3 a.m., got right back up at 6 to go watch a rugby match this morning.
What's crazy is yesterday we was leaving and it was 3 a.m. I was like, how the fuck is it 3 in the morning already? It's not. It's 2. This shit is stupid, man.
Right.
So let's get into it, man. Of course, we have the hot thought of the week every week. We got a new one. So this week I got 2. Depending on how fucked up you trying to go.
Fuck it.
All right.
Take the top.
All right. So I'll do the incline. You remember you seen Baby Boy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Jody off of Baby Boy was a fuck nigga, and Melvin was actually the hero because Melvin came in there, reformed his life, got a new job, found a good woman, and was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring stability to his life. While this fuck nigga Jody was on the couch, freeloading off his mama and shit.
Right.
It's fucked up, man. I thought about that while I was watching Baby Boy. I was like, this shit is crazy. But
I never really thought about it until today. That's the crazy part.
that shit is crazy, bro. No, it was even fucked up. I was watching something on Twitter. It's a comedian. I can't remember his name, but shout out to you. He stated Adam and Eve are supposed to be the first people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how come in every picture of Adam and Eve they got belly buttons? Who cut their umbilical cord?
Bro, I don't even know how to respond.
Shit is nuts, man. Shit is nuts.
You drop a bomb on that one?
Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. High thoughts, bro.
Yo, my brain.
Why does Adam and Eve have belly buttons if they're supposed to be the first people? Somebody answer me.
My brain can't take it. It's about to blow up.
Jeez. But we're definitely gonna recap everything that happened last night. I'm gonna definitely try to go into my mental Rolodex and remember everything that's going on. But let's just
machine gun thoughts this week because I do have one I want to shout out in particular.
I don't, so you can go ahead.
All right, so I only got this one, but Miami Hurricanes, the U, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
One of the best teams in the world.
Yes. So I just saw this article that it happened, I guess, yesterday. Well, it's not really an article; it's a post on Instagram. Miami Hurricanes coach Manny Diaz called up 5 walk-on players during practice and surprised them all with scholarships. That's I can respect it. I hate Miami. Like, I'm an Ohio State fan, so fuck the U. Except for Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, Frank Gore, and whoever else I'm missing. But that's big. Like,
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
5 walkers.
5.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
But then again, how bad is Miami team that he had to call 5 walkouts?
It might not be that they were they were pretty bad last year. They started out hot and then they just went downhill immediately.
I know I saw something over the summer where Ed Reed was signed as a coach.
Right. I think it might have been signed as a DB coach.
Which would be a fucking cheat code. Well, then again, not everybody got Ed Reed talent, but that nigga, boy,
he'll break the game down for you, though, that's for sure.
That's a fact. Shit. So that's a good thought. Good machine gun. Is that what we going with? Machine gun thoughts?
Yeah, just
all right, cool.
Off the rip.
Good MGT. Good machine gun thought. All right. So Nathaniel Woods, we gotta talk about that. I wish Frank was here because he brought it to my attention. But Nathaniel Woods, if you haven't heard, did pass away due to execution in Alabama based on their death penalty. And he was completely innocent of the situation. He didn't. He was caught up with his friend who actually did kill those people, and he was innocent. He didn't even know his friend was going to kill anybody, and he ended up dying before his friend did, who's also in death row. Right. So it's kind of nuts. A lot of people are saying because he's a black man, it's the reason why he died first. But it's kind of hard to argue because what the fuck? This shit is nuts. Like, if I didn't do anything, if I didn't had nothing to do with it, all I did was ride with my homeboy, and shit ended up going left.
Like, why?
How is that my fault?
Yeah, like, why was this called for? Like, you killed an innocent man, but, you know, we're supposed to be the land of the free, but you just killed an innocent man?
This shit is nuts. It's just more of, I don't understand, like, there were murders of 3 Birmingham police officers. But the guy who said he did it is admitting to all 3 murders.
Right.
So, why is he on death row? And 2, now he's gone now. Like, how do you explain that to a family that said, I can't. I don't know. Alabama's just, it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Nice to know, slavery is still a thing.
That shit's crazy.
I saw an article saying that, and I kind of agree with it. I mean, you killing an innocent man for no reason. You imprisoned an innocent man for no reason. You stripped this man of his rights, his freedom. Like, for what? Because he was with somebody who admitted that he ain't do anything?
That's nuts, man. It's nuts. And in society, that's crazy. All prayers up to his family. Thoughts and prayers go out to him. Thoughts and prayers go out to the guy he was with. I mean, shit, you just got an innocent man killed. That got to sit on your conscience a little bit. But yeah, that's fucked up. Really, really fucked up. So, speaking of fucked up situations, did you see this Spike Lee thing?
Yeah, I watched Spike Lee's take on it also, and then I also saw something else saying that, you know, it wasn't as big as he made it out to be. But keep in mind that the person that said that it wasn't as big that Spike Lee was making it out to be is the Knicks president.
Okay. So, if you're not aware of what's going on with that situation, Spike Lee, who is a diehard Knicks fan, super fan, what you would say is basically a Knicks ambassador. I mean, for the last 30 years, he's been through the Knicks highs, the Knicks very lows, and the Knicks have a lot of lows.
Yeah.
And this, that's crazy. It's like 30 years, really. Pretty much. So he wasn't, something along the lines of he was going to the game where they were playing the Rockets, which the Knicks actually won. So maybe Spike don't go to the games anymore. But the Knicks were playing the Rockets. He was trying to go in how he normally does through an employee entrance. They basically scanned his ticket. He was inside, and he got on the elevator to go up to the garden floor, and they asked him to step off the elevator. Spike Lee didn't step off the elevator because it's his normal way of going to the garden, and wasn't aware of any new policy changes or anything like that. So he didn't want to get off. He eventually did get off the elevator, and after being talked with, he eventually got off the elevator, went up to the garden floor, spoke with Dolan himself, and Dolan is the Knicks owner, James Dolan, and he spoke with him. They really didn't say much, but according to Spike Lee, there was no handshake or anything like that, that Jim Dolan gave to him, or any heads up or anything like that. So now Spike Lee went on First Take and basically stated that, you know, he's being singled out by James Dolan. and he does not know why. Um, he stated he's not going to any more Knicks games for the year, which is, I mean, all right, all
Who
right,
really wants to go? Like,
right.
it's the Knicks.
But it's very very crazy to me. Like the whole situation is crazy to me. The fact that like if this is my longest tenured fan, and he's been going through this same entrance for the last 30 plus years,
So why are we changing it now?
I don't understand.
Not only that, but Dolan also has to think about the message that that's given to the players. Like,
Oh, nobody's going to go play for the Knicks now.
right? Like, not only that, but you're basically telling your players like, I don't give a fuck what your status is. And which, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that certain players deserve special treatment,
Mhm.
but you're basically showing that there's no loyalty to your organization. You do what you want to do, and you want to rule with the iron fist. And like
Yeah.
you said, you can't attract free agents like that, and that's why nobody wants to go play in New York.
That's true because what they did, they had the fucked up situation with Charles Oakley, I think, last year or 2 years ago.
Might have been 2 years.
2 years ago, and then now with Spike Lee, and that's that. I mean, those Charles Oakley was a former player in the Knicks' heyday, and Spike Lee has been the biggest supporter of the Knicks for the last I don't know how long. So to just and I do agree, Spike was a little dramatic on first take. He was acting like
Well, I mean,
this is obviously first world problems, but it's still fucked up.
I think it's a little bit justifiable. Like, I don't think they should have went as far as be like, hey, don't use this entrance. Like,
They told Spike Lee to use the general admissions entrance or the VIP entrance. Nigga, do you know the hysteria if Spike Lee walked you to general admissions?
oh,
Fucking
people
turnstile?
lose their mind.
What? Like how? What are you talking about? And Spike Lee was crazy as he was like, when I went through, I know some of the guys, some of the security guys. Just let Spike through. I'm just letting them up. I'm not going back and forth.
Right.
I'm not doing that. That's a nut situation. I don't understand James Dolan's thinking in here. I don't. It doesn't help your brand. I mean, the Knicks are the most wealthiest franchise.
I don't know about wealthiest.
Well, they get. I think their net worth is about $5 billion. So, I mean, if
They're up there, but not.
They up-
I think the Mavericks might be a little bit more.
nah, the Mavericks can't touch them. No,
Mark
no.
Cuban, he brings money in.
No. Mark Cuban has money. Don't get me wrong. Mark Cuban has money, but the Knicks brand, like the New York Knicks, is $5 billion. We can Google this,
Yeah,
but
let's look that up. Actually, I'm curious now.
NBA teams net worth. But the fucking, I just don't understand it because this also puts to, why would I come play for the Knicks?
People wonder why the Knicks missed out on Zion and Kevin Durant. So here you go. People wonder why DeAndre Jordan left. Here you go. I feel like there's been so many problems from like a logistical standpoint for the Knicks that we don't know about, and now the stuff is starting to come to the light. I think we're going to be seeing even more stuff.
It's just, I think James Dolan needs to
Resign.
either sell the team or move into a position where he's not in power and can do anything like that.
Sell the team. Just
'Cause
get out of New York.
It's just not. It's just not working right now. All right, so I looked up the top NBA team values. So New York Knicks are number one at $5 billion. LA Lakers follow after that at $3 billion. Golden State Warriors at $2 billion. Then the Chicago Bulls.
Really?
Yeah, Chicago Bulls take a jump. It's about less than a billion. It's like 0.9. Then the Celtics. Then Nets. Then the Rockets. Then the Mavericks.
I'm surprised the Bulls are up there.
Yeah, the lowest
Hornets.
is Memphis Grizzlies. Hornets are third lowest. So it's crazy. Best team in the world. I think that's why he's making so much money. He just thinks he can do what he wants. That's the fucked up ego trip.
Yeah, well, Montreal's about to pull up, I think.
Okay, perfect. That'd be great.
So should I?
Is he outside?
His mom just texted me saying he should be arriving now.
Oh, okay. So we'll put a pause on this. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back.
Player 3 has joined the match.
What's good with you?
Please welcome Montreal. How you feeling, Montreal?
I'm feeling okay.
All right.
I don't know how I feel right now.
This man is drunk still. I don't know how the fuck that's possible, but he is.
Lick butter. I lick butter.
Montreal is here.
Yeah.
And we're going to need Montreal for when we get into the later stuff. But, speaking of fucked up situations, Meg the Stallion.
She dumb as hell.
What's she doing?
Meg the Stallion got on Instagram and basically was upset about being in a shit deal with her production company, which is 1501, who's run by Carl Crawford, the former baseball player. Made a lot of money. But basically, Meg's contract is fucked up, like most artists when they come in the game. So the gist of the contract that I saw was as far as sales and streams and stuff, the split is 60-40, which she has to pay the label 60, she gets 40. She has to pay for her own recording and use of any studio. That's coming out of her pocket. And then anything that she goes on tour and does any shows, live shows, she has to also pay 60% of that to the label. So she's getting that's her fucking pennies on the dollar for what she's doing. And if you know Meg the Stallion is blown up. She's not blown up yet, but she's blown up. She's growing, getting really big. She had the whole hot girl summer. That shit ran for a little bit.
You out here leading people.
How the fuck? What the fuck is the production company for it if they're making her pay out of pocket to record for them?
So the production company, what it does in the music business,
produce dummies like
they happen to find the talent, and then what happens is they bring it to a record label. But what happened was in this situation, the reason why she's speaking out is because Meg the Stallion went to another production company or management company called Rock Nation. I know you probably heard of them.
Yes.
And they looked at her contract and was like, "Yeah, you're getting fucked," because obviously they want her on their team, but they can't because she signed to a 4-album deal with her production company, 1501.
How many has she released so far?
Well, I just found out that the album she released called Tina Snow was a mixtape.
Oh.
So she's still 4 deep, and then she just released something, but she's calling that an EP. So she's still 4 in the hole to 1501. But obviously she doesn't want to be in that there anymore. She wants to make sure she makes money. So just an initial reaction off what happened there, Tyler. Let me know, what were you thinking there?
Dumbass. Like, I get that, she was looking for a deal, but you can't tell me that you just blindly agreed to this without going through the contract. There's no way.
She probably did, because that's what production companies, that's what a lot of companies do.
I'm not thinking she blindly went through it. I think they incentivized her enough because she did get a $10,000 signing bonus, and she was in college at the time. I can understand somebody being like, "Well, here's $10,000, sign this piece of paper." A lot of people will do it, but it's just not as easy as getting a lawyer, because it's a lot of language and shit that has to be in it. But
the blind leading the dumb.
I would definitely say, like, you can't argue for a new contract yet, and you ain't put up the numbers yet.
Yeah.
Like, let's switch it to sports, right? Because that's more we can understand that.
Yeah.
Like, a player that comes in the league can't ask for a max contract, and you ain't put up no max numbers. You can't just believe that you're gonna be a max player because you say you are. Put up the numbers first. Give me my shit back, and then, boom, we'll give you the money.
What happened with that? Nick Batum, first year in Charlotte, put some decent numbers up. We gave him $120 million contract.
Ass.
He ain't done nothing since.
Ass. Niggas he not even playing.
Right.
He's making fucking $20 million.
He even admitted that he feels like he's been wasting the money.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's getting paid for nothing. He does nothing whenever he does play.
Waste the fucking Jesus Christ. And what's crazy is he was a decent player, and then Charlotte decided to overpay for his ass, and just another Michael Jordan fuck up. But yeah. In this
Neo
situation, it's just I don't know. Put in the work first, then you can get off the contract. I think she definitely gets away with saying this because I feel like, and this is just me. I'm not trying to be misogynistic, but with her being a female, only a female could come out and speak like this against men. Because if it was another man, they would have checked this nigga.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me knowing the stuff that goes down in music sometimes.
That's how you get new talent. You know they don't know any better. You put them on bullshit contract.
Hey man, what every organization in around the world always say, it's not the first contract. It's always your second one. In every single sport, in every single form of facet, it's your second contract. If somebody offered us a contract right now to join podcast, the first one ain't gonna be as good because they're gonna try to take our worth or some shit, and we gonna say our worth is this, but we don't know yet. But that second contract, if shit keep blowing, then yeah. Y'all
We
good?
both fucking cracking up.
Y'all gonna get arthritis and shit.
My
We
hands
got
are-
it. Like Tyler's broken like 6 fingers.
All of them
Oh
actually.
my gosh.
Mine does this shit.
Yeah, that's gross.
Quick sidebar: does Neo still own part of the Hornets? Because he used
Neo?
to. Yeah,
Excuse me?
he used to be a partial owner of Bobcats.
No, sir. We can definitely look that up.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that nigga's. I guess he's here. I don't know.
That's what makes the hairs on the back of his neck stand up.
Oh, okay. It's not Neo. It's Nelly.
Oh, true.
Nelly fair.
Nelly still owns. He still owns his
Is he
piece.
from North Carolina?
Nelly?
Yeah.
No, St. Louis. St. Louis.
Same thing.
No. It's,
No!
it's not. No, it's not.
Got a hoodie Tyler in this bitch.
Oh
Cutting
my
up.
gosh, man.
I'm so fucking tired.
Me too.
You're relax.
Yeah, let's speak about it. So last night, yesterday. Let me talk about yesterday in the whole first. Joint podcast. Myself, Tyler, Montreal, Bree, Ty. You don't know Ty, but Ty. Nate. Oh, you don't know Nate either. Alfonso was there as well. We all went to support Uncle Frank as he brings in.
Uncle?
Yeah, Uncle Frank.
Grandfather?
Drunk Uncle Frank.
Oh yeah. His angry.
But yeah, grandfather, you got old ass nigga Frank, right? We went to go support Frank because he's obviously he's having a kid. So yesterday was his baby shower, and we went to the baby shower. That was all the way in fucking Hickory, which
Middle of East
Oh,
fuck
God.
nowhere.
it reminded me of Fayetteville so much, and I was like, God
No
damn.
way.
Depression and
Yeah.
destitution.
Fayetteville though.
The drive though, yeah, because it was just nothing but fucking trees, and
Oh,
it was
okay,
just
that's
took
fair.
forever.
Y'all
You
saw
know,
that
fucking
big ass
95.
Confederate
Yeah.
flag coming in, right?
I saw Trump. I saw so much Trump shit. I was like, all right, I do not need to be here.
Almost got into a wreck like 30 seconds into being in Hickory. Like I didn't realize it went from highway to street in 0.02 seconds. So
Shit
I was
is
like,
nuts.
fuck.
This shit is nuts. So we all made that journey to support it. It was a beautiful baby shower. I think it was great. Great games, kept me interested. The gifts were all dope. I didn't bring no gifts. I ordered mine online. So
I was wondering if anybody was gonna call me out about that shit. I was low-key
nah, it was good. It was the same way. I came empty-handed. Good food, good environment, good vibes, good everything. It was dope.
Yeah.
So we have then a bright idea to basically meet up later and party up at a hotel and just get lit, enjoy the festivity, enjoy the festivities. Jesus, why'd I just say festivities? God damn it.
I mean,
Think about titties. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
it's 12:30. Well, not really. It's 11:50.
Fuck that hour.
Jesus
Skip.
Christ.
Yeah, that shit has people fucked
that
up.
fuck-
It has me fucked up.
You got a problem.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
we
how long I
end up in Mooresville, and I know we're saying a lot of things that are not based for people who are not in North Carolina, but it's okay. Bear with me. We end up in Mooresville,
Lake Norman.
Lake Norman. We all get there, calm, cool, collected, drinking, having fun. At one point, the kids decided to leave and go to the store. So
It's hot in that box, wasn't it?
we didn't have box in my car, but it was me, Alfonso, Frank, his lady, and his friend Jasmine.
Party up.
We smoked in my car, but the windows were down.
Okay.
And we got high. And then I can't explain what happened afterwards.
Frank came upstairs cutting the fuck up. That's what happened afterwards.
Basically. And we all was kind of fucked up. Some drunk, some high. Some drunk and high.
You both.
This shit was crazy as fuck. So, Montreal is here.
Yo.
Because he was one of the reasons why last night was so fucking crazy.
What I do?
Nigga,
So you had a running question of who was that fighting people?
I don't know how we reached that topic from talking about rappers, but look.
It was, I don't even know what the situation
I stand by my point where
what's crazy is Tyler, like, it got worse when you left. Like, you left and I think around like 11, right?
No, it was after that.
That could have been after.
Because it was like after midnight when y'all came back upstairs.
Oh, okay. So probably around 1. But Tyler left. So all this shit is like brand new information to him. But Montreal and Frank get into a shouting match over who is better, Eminem or whoever. Because Frank was throwing out all fucking types of names. He threw out Common. He threw out Royce. He threw out Lupe. He threw out Jay-Z. Frank's whole shit was Montreal was wrong. Montreal is wrong about everything. I think, was that audio from last night?
Yes.
That was when you were there.
No.
No, that got sent to you? If you can hear that Frank drunk ass. That shit was so bad.
Yeah, that's where Frank was last night.
This nigga was so fucked up. And I'm mad that he's not here to defend himself because this shit was too fucking funny. But, Montreal, how are you feeling now? Day after, you know what I'm saying? Couple of hours removed, how you feeling?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm still drunk right now.
Jesus.
But I'm coming down. Deborah, the homie with the Uber, talked to me a little bit, brought me down a little bit.
Alright.
So I'm still on my way down.
You told Deborah that you were drunk?
Yes, I did. I told her I'm still recovering from last night.
Goodness, man.
We talked a little bit about y'all because she said I told her I worked at U.S. Bank. She said her grandson was fucking using her card on Xbox. I know you niggas get that shit a lot.
No, yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
I reject almost all of those claims.
Depends for me. It depends.
Fucking lying.
But yeah, baby shower yesterday was pretty lit. It was the after situation was funny as fuck. It was just dope as fuck.
The after shower was.
Is that what we calling it?
I guess so.
The after shower?
Yeah.
Shit, me.
Good.
Bro, I'm so fucking tired.
I need to put my fucking hoodie on. Hold on.
I got a question.
Yeah.
It's popping.
Would y'all rather have a hand cut off or have a foot cut off?
Hand.
Which
Cut my
hand?
left hand off.
Which hand? Yeah.
Your choice.
Yeah, cut my left hand off.
So you can have my left foot. Fuck the bullshit.
You have what?
I need to be able
I
to
need
walk.
my foot.
Yeah.
I need to be able to game. I can work out with.
Tyler, you know what I'm about.
What?
Fuck this. Give me a robot hand. Like, the fuck?
But it's still like I can work out without. I mean, I can
Look,
work out. I guess with.
Your right arm gonna be strong as fuck. You gonna be fucking whole
I
fucking
need
bar.
my right hand, bro.
300 pounds fucking. Yeah.
I'm okay with losing my
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah, but you take my foot, then what? I gotta get a prosthetic foot.
You gotta get a prosthetic hand.
I mean, like,
Or you gonna walk around stumpy?
if you ask me to cut my hand off today and I would get a robot hand, I'd take that.
Yo, real shit. I don't know if you remember this, the comment that I made before the baby shower happened.
What?
I said that I would donate one of my testicles because
I remember
like
that.
$36,000 to donate one.
Because we're talking about Nate said he didn't want to have a kid. That's why he didn't bring his girl, because she would get fucking baby fever.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, $36,000.
Yeah, your body is valuable. We walking around with fucking multi-million-dollar organs and shit. All this shit is low on the black market.
I can and will get a vasectomy. I ain't fucking with no kids.
So you don't want no kids?
I don't.
I'm sure out here shooting dust.
That would be nuts. That is nuts.
Yeah, it is.
Tyler,
No,
you
it's
want
not, actually.
I do, just not right now. I have no interest in that.
I do want kids as well, but
I'll have
Wait,
one.
hold on, what?
I do want kids as
Oh,
well.
I heard something completely different.
I don't know what you open your ears up, bro.
I don't think I'm capable of doing that. I heard you say something along the lines of, I want 2 more kids. I was about to say, where the other 2 at?
Well, our 2 kids would probably be my max.
One
of
kid
having kids.
would be my max if I don't already have a vasectomy.
3 is my max.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of fucking bills, dog. Like,
No, yeah, for it.
Y'all know today was International Women's Day? I feel like we've
It's
had
a
this
month.
day at like...
It's a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the, I thought it was the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the whole month.
no,
I
there's
thought
a,
it was... Hey, there's been like 19 different days of that.
there's a Shell gas station that's owned by a woman, and they're changing their name to Sheol for the month. Like, it's cool, it's just fucking stupid because it sounds stupid.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the Shield and get some gas. You fuck up.
And maybe she will.
I'm all for women equality, but bro, really?
Alright.
I mean, we had our month, like, we just,
What was that?
February.
That's Black History.
Yeah, that was ours. We held it down.
Men?
This is Women History Month, so.
I mean, we're black.
I genuinely
Alright.
didn't know that was a thing until just now.
Yeah, all of March. They give you March.
Yeah, I don't think there's a men's history month. I think that's just the whole year. But
I got a question though.
yeah,
I came across it from this woman. She says, I went out with his mom. It's me, him, and his mom for his mom's birthday. Take her to Olive Garden. She says they order every fucking thing. The bill comes, and they both look at me. I paid, but I talked to my boyfriend about it. About not paying anymore. Any advice on how to just make sure that we're paying 50-50?
how much do you make and how much does he make? Because I feel like if they both look at you, they know that you make more money than them.
That's not the. I get it. I get what you're saying. I think that.
No, I'm not saying that's right.
For,
But I think
yeah,
like,
this is wrong as fuck.
Yeah.
For his mom's birthday, you're paying the bill. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not your mother.
that's all him. That's all him.
That's crazy as fuck.
But like,
I'll
congrats
be
to you.
damned if a bitch pay for my mother and shit. Like what? That's my
But,
mother.
like, congrats to her because she obviously the one holding shit down over there.
That's sad. Could you be okay? It's a question.
No,
I
I would
didn't
not.
get Tyler's answer. Tyler, let me get your answer on this. What's any advice?
I ain't cool with it just for the simple fact that, like, maybe I misunderstood the question, but I think you said something along the lines of when the bill came, they both looked at her. I ain't cool with the fact that they was already, like, that was the expectation.
Mhm.
Like, that.
I can understand the mom.
I mean, the mom
guy-
would look at one of them.
Right.
I don't, like, you know, if, perfect example, if me, my mom, and my significant other went out somewhere, and, like, I guess if they looked at me to pay, cool. Like, you know, I don't have a problem, but if we look at her, that's some fuck shit.
Yeah. Pretty much. So
This is weird. It's like
fuck.
they both know you got it if they're both looking at you, but like one, that's his mom. Two, how she know her son not shit?
I mean,
It's
you know,
been- you-
mothers know.
Yeah.
Reevaluate what you're actually around for, because to me, that don't sound too good. What's up?
Put it on. Bro.
Frank said hello to the podcast.
Hello, everybody. I was drunk as hell. I couldn't be there.
Yeah. I'm still drunk.
Yeah, this nigga is still.
Yeah, I am. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
even drive right now. I'm about to go get me some fuck.
Fuck.
I thought you were beating us at Fuda.
You a bitch.
Why?
Cause you're drunk still, bitch.
Bro,
Drink some water, you fucking alcoholic.
Come to Fuda Buddha.
bro. Yo, let me holler at Khare right quick.
What's poppin'?
Nigga, last night in the car, after about 3 hits, I was gone, though. And y'all kept giving me that shit.
So you kept asking for it, yeah.
That shit was bad, dog.
His wrong gas.
I know you ain't got my trailer there.
Yo,
Yeah.
come on, son. Not right now.
Yo, hey.
Take an
you
Uber.
wrong ass, dog. You
We
wrong.
do wrong ass. God
Right.
damn.
Yeah. Man, fuck him, yo.
Are you
Yo,
coming?
I lost that argument so early on.
Are you coming to Fuda? Are you
Yes,
coming?
he's coming.
With the bullshit, huh?
Yes.
Are you coming to Fuda?
I can't make it, dog.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Where's the will? There's a way.
I'm going up the street to get some fun. I'm coming back to the house. I'm just going to chill all day. So I didn't text my supervisor last night and told her I didn't come.
Jesus. All right.
Where's the will? There's a way.
All right, brother. Well, just say bye to the podcast, and we'll.
There was one more thing I wanted to say.
What's up?
I said it to my trail yesterday at Jasmine, but y'all niggas. So, I meant to say at the baby shower, but I'm thankful for good friends like y'all niggas and family. But I'm truly thankful for y'all niggas. I appreciate everything y'all did yesterday. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate everybody listening to the podcast. But, yeah, I really appreciate y'all niggas. That's what I meant to tell y'all at the baby shower yesterday, but I forgot. Appreciate y'all.
You was too busy arguing with Montreal, but we got it, bro.
Appreciate it. Fuck Montreal. Get that nigga the mic and edit his shit out of the podcast.
God damn.
All right, Joe. Peace. Shit is crazy.
I'm glad he knows he was wrong.
Yeah, it was fucking. It was such
Don't.
He said it.
Don't boost your head up.
He said it.
Shit is
Like,
Always.
let me look at the camera real quick. I have never lost an argument
Yes, you
in
have.
my life.
To me.
In my life. In my life.
That's forward in North Carolina. I'm sorry.
You missed that one. That actually came up.
Me and you
yesterday.
can go at it about that one.
That actually came up.
Are you
yesterday,
a forward?
what you were going.
Yes. I'm a hybrid.
Hey, no, we're not
We'll
doing
do
this
it-
right
we'll
now.
do
We're
this
not doing
after.
this right now. We're
We'll
doing
do
it
this
after.
Okay.
I
I didn't consider you a forward.
I had a question though inside of that question.
Yeah.
Would you allow? Would you be okay with your woman being the breadwinner in your relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if she making more money than me, I can't help that.
No. But would you be okay with it? Is what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any dude that says they ain't alright with that shit, they insecure about themselves.
All right. Well, shit. Chalk me up. I can't do it. I
But
can't
why,
fucking
though?
do it.
Why?
Here's the thing,
Look.
right? She can make her money. I'm not saying she can't make money, but I feel like in somewhere in that point, my ego and her ego is probably gonna clash on some shit. Because like, I don't know how to explain this, but you've been in a relationship. Yeah, of course you've been in a relationship. You've been in a relationship before. Sometimes women say things that's like little slight shots that you might not pick up in the moment, but like when you sit back and think about it, like the fuck did she just say? Like crazy shit like that. And I feel like more of that would happen if your woman is the breadwinner.
Are you fucking though?
Of course.
Okay then.
See, like, my
Wait,
thing
what?
is- Sorry. You fucking
No,
me.
go ahead,
So she
go ahead.
can't talk shit. My thing is, like, I'll never give a fuck about who brings more money in.
Yeah.
Like, all I want is a female to match my drive. Because y'all both know, you more so than him, but you know me, back when we were in college, there was days I was working at 2 stores, still had papers to do, still had practice, still get a workout in. Like, you know how I am.
Yeah.
I don't care. As long as you matching my drive, do your thing.
As long as you ain't trying to degrade me as a man, we good. It could work.
Do you love me? Are we fucking? Cool.
That should not just be enough right there. There should be more shit on your
If
list.
she love me, that's all that fucking matters.
I
She
don't
can have
know
more
why
money.
you expected anything more.
Look, if you make more money than me, you looking for a nigga to hold it down. I got you.
Hold what down? What are you talking
It.
He'll be a housewife.
You gonna turn into Stedman? Nigga, what?
Yes.
Yo, true story. And, you know, Jamie, if you ever should hear this, sorry. So the other day, when we was on the way back from the dentist, me and my mom both had to get fillings. And my mom referred to my stepdad as a housewife because, like, my mom works remote, but
Jesus.
he's kind of like doing contracting work right now, like in and out of jobs, because he's had a few bumps here and there where because he's a truck driver, his company, they fucked him over big time. Like, I would smack every motherfucker in there, honestly, because of the way they did him. Because he was on medical leave when he came back, they gave his job to somebody else. He could probably sue them for that.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he could probably sue them. But, like, my mom referred to him as a housewife, and I lost my mind because that shit was so fucking
See
funny.
right there? That shit ain't gonna fly in my house. That shit ain't gonna fly, G. Don't refer to me as no damn housewife.
Okay. Do I have my own money? Do you love me? Are we fucking?
See, you got it.
Okay.
Is that it?
I don't even need my own money. Do you love me and are we fucking? Okay, like, what's the problem? Not that.
I'm joking. Bill Cosby.
But,
God.
I have no problem being the house husband. If that's what it comes down to.
So, cooking, cleaning, washing the house, watching the kids. If your wife...
If she got it like that?
Role reversal.
What do you mean?
Just complete role reversal.
What do you mean?
Your
she
wife is
taking care of shit. And I'm fucking. And she loved me. Like, all dubs.
I can't do it.
I only do dubs.
I can't do it. Yeah.
Just like I said last night, I only do dubs.
I need back and forth. I need fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I know for
population. We gonna revisit Montreal having all dubs next week because I'm about to shut this motherfucker down after this podcast.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna get into it. Let's go around and say Montreal. Give me your socials, man.
Okay, Father_Trell on Instagram. Crow.Slow on YouTube. I've been uploading shit recently.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
this motherfucker does not go outside.
Mean ass combos. Check me out. Siege_EXE on Twitch. I'm gonna stream because I'm the realest nigga on Power Rangers right now.
Alright. Tyler.
So I am considering changing it, but as of right now, it will remain. I is an igloo. M is I almost said fucking something that doesn't start with an M.
Oh,
Marshmallow. Fuck it. _TYLER06. Fuck, I was about to say some other shit. I just don't know what I was about to say. Fuck it.
Alright. And of course, you can follow me everywhere at Chief Khare, ChiefKhare. That's Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you follow the podcast at The Joint Pod, TheJointPod. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I was about to say Tinder. Fuck. TikTok. All that shit. You can follow it there.
Now, goddamn.
Yeah, videos are getting posted everywhere. Follow the YouTube. The YouTube viewership is going up. I like it. We are fucking... Listen, I love this shit. Follow everybody who's not here. Follow Frank at FrankMo, PHRANKMO. And follow Bree at BRE_Dantzler, DANTZLER. You the fuck? I'm especially looking at you. What are you talking about? Yeah, this shit is wild.
Also, listen to I'm Here, Come Outside.
Listen
Shout out to
I'm Here.
Alfonso.
He ain't paid me, but listen to it. This is good. It's a good album. This is a good
You
album.
gotta take your shoes off to listen to it though.
Fire earthy.
The Bunny.
Good earthy album. Yeah. Good earthy album. Yeah. So, Joint Podcast, episode 29.
Get a few bombs before we go. Yeah.
Gotta get the bombs. Bomb Squad. Oh, speaking of Bomb Squad, real quick before we move, machine gun thought really fast. Yeah. Deontay Wilder got to chill the fuck out.
What the fuck did he say now?
He dropped a video where he was like, "Your king is coming back," and I'm like, "Who king of what?" Nigga,
like getting his ass beat. What?
Dude, I don't think he should take this rematch. I really don't think he should take this rematch.
I think he should.
I think it's gonna be worse than the first one.
I think he was underestimated the second time around, which is why he got his ass whooped the way he did.
Yeah, and they tried the first time, right?
Yeah,
so you gotta get that best of 3 in.
Yeah, but fuck, I would rather see him fight Joshua and then fight the winner, and then Fury fights the winner of that and does it like that.
He should have to work for it after.
Yeah, you just gotta get a tune-up. He's immediately going back. They're about to fight probably in July. June?
Shit.
Oh, fuck no, man.
Going back to the whole, contract thing. Cough, Meg the Stallion. That's the rematch clause is in the contract.
It was, and he had 30 days to respond. But I don't think this is a good idea.
Read your contracts, kids.
I would want longer than 4 months after getting my ass beat.
Deontay, you don't got to do this, bro. Just please.
Don't have sex the night before. Don't wear 45-pound armor like you did.
Don't jack off 7 times.
And take Floyd Mayweather's offer to help you, please.
Yeah, hop in the hopper problem, John Chipper.
But
I promise you,
if you are, that's why I want him to take a tune-up fight. Because if he's gonna learn with Floyd, go learn with Floyd, get a tune-up fight, learn how Floyd operates maneuvers, then go fight Fury, and make it that way. But yeah. I don't know. I feel bad. I don't know.
Somebody on the Cowboys took their anime training quest. And it worked out. Yes.
I wouldn't go as far.
I mean, like the Cowboys are ass, so that's why they didn't win games.
His numbers weren't as good as they had been. Shout out to Zeke.
That was just a quick thing.
Take your anime training quest.
But Joint Podcast episode 29. We out of here. We love y'all.
That's a wrap.
Peace.
See ya.